Hi, warriors. Welcome to Keon Plays Samurai Love Ball Party. Let's continue now. Oh well, I messed that up. Anyways, let's continue with Mitsunari Act 2 story. So yeah, let's do it. Of course, being in no place to demand it finds an end, Mitsunari is left to listen to this drawn-out, exhausting pandemonium as it is. Which Iyasu pleasantry are finally exchanged, the retainers are dismissed. So, you really are as skilled as the rumors say you are, huh? As everyone files out, Kiyomasa addresses Iyasu. Thank you kindly for noticing. Hideyoshi, a very complimentary kind of guy, but even more than that, he trusts you completely. I think that's fairly impressive myself. Thanks. It does appear that you have actually earned the way they say of you rather than it being merely flattery. Even living here as I have heard much about you. I am glad to hear that. Rumors have gone well for me, but are we not being too a touch of kind for me that you really are humble, just like Hideyoshi said. Unlike someone else we happen to know, Mitsunari. Kiyomasa gives Mitsunari a passing glance. Do not dare lump me with a Yukai who cannot even do his dealings on top of the table. If you trust something like that without knowing what it is has waiting in its lap, it will soon turn them on you well enough. Always so rude, this one. Apologize already. I am only speaking the truth. The same as ever, aren't we? Iyasu smiles, whatever the fuck that is, as if to stop Kiyomasa from starting more than he already has. As you are. Is that so? Divine rule is Hideyoshi's. It is not yours. You know it will be his soon. Do well to remember that fact. Mitsunari hisses, discarding the words quickly and leaving shortly after. Oh dear, it seems as if he is quite suspicious of me, doesn't it? This could be quite the little problem. It's deeply disrespectful, is what it is. Venom disguised in superficial pleasantry carries the same disrespect. Boring. That's so boring. This is boring. I want something interesting to happen. Well, let's keep reading this to find out what will happen. I do wonder which of them is true narcissist. Don't you think that month's gonna get him into trouble one of these days? Kanbei and Masamori talk to one another as they watch Mitsunari disappear down the corridor. Meanwhile, Iyasu watched them, the poison still tainting his ominously unnerving smile. Iyasu, he creeps me out. He seriously creeps me out. That night, I go to Yoshitsugu's chamber. Hideaki is curled up in the corner, quietly reading a book. I see, so it has been decided Mitsunari will remain here in Nakahama for a while then. It has. Apparently, he will be moving into his residence outside the castle in a matter of days. Usually, he isn't here any longer than a day or two, but he will be here much longer than that this time. I nod as Yoshitsugu picks up the conversation from where I had left it. I am sure he must be quite worried about Hideyoshi. I knew the Lord Mitsunari would know as soon as he came back. It would not be going too far to say that even the most minor things do not escape his notice after all. As things start to take a dark turn, Yoshitsugu makes an effort to lighten the mood. His kindness is so natural and unobserved, whatever the fuck that is, that I can't understand how even Lord Mitsunari could let down his guard around him. Well, will you be joining Mitsunari at his residence as well? Yes, Lord Hideyoshi was kind enough to give me some time off. So, understood. While you are gone, you are not to worry all about Hideyoshi. I'm sorry. That is what you came here to ask of me, was it not? Yes, it was. I know I should have expected it, but at the same time, it's startling how quickly he sees right through me. I thought it would be above my I thought it would be above my station to ask anything of you, but I love Yoshitsugu. Yoshitsugu, he's my homeboy. Yoshitsugu is my homeboy. I like Yoshitsugu. I like Sakun. I like Mitsunari. Much of all, I like Hideyoshi. They're my homeboys, but Mitsunari my lover. Mitsunari my lover. I love Mitsunari. Anyways, there is no such thing. It's quite reassuring how Yoshitsugu is so quick to dismiss my lack of esteem in myself. You are always just as busy as the rest of us. It will be a good thing for you to finally be able to rest. Thank you so much. Just as I think, Yoshitsugu, Hideaki closes his book so quickly the pages protest loudly, being slammed together. Were you able to finish that one? Yes. His voice is so faint it feels almost as if it is half gone before it even leaves his lips. Are you still going to read? Do you have something you would like to read? I don't know. It is the exact same reply he had given me this afternoon. However, Yoshitsugu gives no impression that it bothers him, instead looking upon Hideaki with gentle appearance. That's the name I made up. That's the name I made for him. Hideaki. Don't judge me. That's the name I made for him. Anyways, let's continue. Keon, would you perhaps have something to recommend? What, you're asking me? I am. Please do choose something for him if you would not mind. Okay. I stand up to go to the bookshelf, pulling out a few books to look at before I decide on one. Finally, I offer it to Hideaki. His eyes still lowered as he takes it with a small bow and starts to read. The following day, I visit Lord Mitsunari's residence. Keon, welcome. Thank you for having me. I respond to Saku's cheerful greeting with one of my own. Where's Lord Mitsunari? He went up to the castle. You know how he is. Even though I told him that we'd be working down here starting today. Okay, so Mitsunari is staying there for like a while to check on Hideyoshi. Yeah, that's interesting, I guess. But I get to see Mitsunari more. I see. He is a creature of habit, but it's also impossible he could be gone before he's worried about Lord Hideyoshi. But he should be back before dark. I think so. Don't get too upset. Thanks. I have always been thankful for Sakun efforts to make sure he doesn't bring me down too much. Alright, so maybe I'll just stay here and get dinner ready. Maybe some man juice too. You're gonna start dinner now? Yeah, might as well do my best today, right? I'll be looking forward to eating that. Though you know, Keon, waiting around for Lord Mitsunari to get back, it almost feels like you're his intended. What? Your wedding's gotta be close too, right? Oh yeah, that's perfect. Things have settled down in Saiwayama, so it's a good time. Saku, you're going way too fast here. So she says, blushing all the way to the altar. Oh, come on. Stop teasing me. I know part of my red face is out of anger, but I'm also aware that not all it is. I would be lying to myself if I said I hadn't thought about it at all in the 2 years since we first slept together. Maybe it is the right time to think about getting married. If I can't tease you, you're just gonna have to let me get away with throwing you to the biggest party ever. You know that, right? You're awful. I don't know why Sakun is so taken by the idea, but something in his smile makes my cheeks burn even hotter. That night, Lord Mitsunari comes home in time for us to sit in the verdena together and look at the moon. He sits close enough to me that the heat of his body keeps off the chill of the night while leaving me happy to hear his heart. It's so peaceful here, isn't it? Yeah, you have the peace of divine rule to thank for that. He goes on, more than happy to tell me all about Hideyoshi's grand accomplishments. Okay, warriors, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I could go again one more time, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel good, so I'm gonna end it. So stay awesome and take care until next time Kia plays Samurai Love Ballad Party. Stay awesome and take care, warriors. Well, bye.